You are among a selected group to hear this broadcast. A small group we consider ready for a change. Ready to take stands and destroy those who have lied to us, so that from their ashes we can create something new. The Phoenix Project must remain silent. The Phoenix Project must remain silent. By remaining seated, you are pledging not to talk about the Phoenix Project. Now let us begin. There is no need for us to tell you things are bad. We can all see things are bad. For years we've been living in a depression. There's no telling what the future holds for us, and yet all we do is watch TV, where some newscaster will tell us about another European nation that has gone bankrupt, blinded by greed and ignorance, as if it's the way that it's supposed to be. But where is our great union? Where are those who promise to fight for equality and the voice of the people? They don't care for people, not even those who swear to look after. All they care for is maintaining their precious trading routes. The European Union does not care for the happiness of its people. They cannot make money out of our happiness. Let us unite and be the change that they are too scared to start. They claim to be unity for our sake, but all we get is a bunch of rules and a currency for their so-called stable economy. But let us show them what a real unity is, and what a real unity is capable of. If they cannot unite us, we will. The different nations of Europe use this excuse of unity to better their own currency, to display themselves as a powerhouse not to be dealt with. They are only in this fortress of elites for their own greed, and when one of their allies is in need of help, they use them as an scapegoat, a shield to mask away their mistakes of others. For years we've been feeling lost. We beg for answers, for what's right to do, for the truth. But what do we get? More lies? More covers for their mistakes? From day one, the rich already won. The poor are powerless and become more poor by the day. We think of ourselves as victims, and we become victims. But there is hope. At the core of the struggle lies the brutal opposition of the two different visions of the European Union. The current European Union that acts like it's a unity, but hasn't even half committed to its promises. And our European Union, where we will fully commit to combining of each other's strengths to form a new country. One where borders will no longer divide us, where our choices lie solely in the interest of our own country, our Europe. We will not allow the tyrannic reign of others over our country, as it is our country we will reign over. We will not spend the money of others, as our country is one. Let us not forget from where we have come. All of our cultures and values are precious and must and shall remain. They will go hand in hand with our new culture, where one is no longer judged on their birthplace, but on their personality. We know you might think there's not much we can do. The union is powerful and nested deeply in our daily lives. Protests will not be heard, riots will be beaten down. And if you would write to a European Union congressman, what would you even write? Where would you even start? In order to create, we first have to destroy. The union, as we all know, must come to an end, to make way for our new, improved union. It's only after we've lost everything that we're free to do anything. Our society is driven by the creation from destruction, and from their ashes we can rise as something new. We will do this by using their very own authority. By using the same communication channels, we will use their tools against themselves in order to disrupt and imbalance their system. Defacing their money to destroy the economy, using their signatures to confuse them, the news to expose their false claims, and the internet to block their messages. Our fight will inevitably take place in their cities, the theater of battle for true unity, a battle in which we will expose our vision to the ones who are ready to see it, and destroy their vision. It's a game of action and reaction. Our message is for all those whom are ready to see with their own eyes what is really happening to our society, those whom are ready to wake up from the capitalist coma they are in. We are amongst you as we speak. We are watching you. You are considered to be of importance in our fight, and those who want to be part of this new ideology are welcome. to fight side by side for our ideals and our objectives. We cannot establish a new European Union as long as the current one still stands. It is nested far too deep in our daily lives. We need to destroy it to reshape and start over. Once we have accomplished this, we can begin to establish a new European Union, one that doesn't just claim to be a unity, but fully commits to it. In our new Europe, borders will not even be a concept. There will just be one government. Our government, which puts the interest of our unity above all. Culture and heritage will be mixed to form a new culture. To facilitate excellent work and housing opportunities throughout the whole Union. Money will not be borrowed nor distributed among our former countries to feed our greed and display our envy. All money will be controlled from one point. The fight for the voice and equality of our citizens will be our central focus. To operate transparently and righteously, respecting basic human rights and offer high quality living standards of our people. Our mark will be invisible, only coming out of the shadows to those whom will be given the code, helping us to communicate to the right people. But when the time is right, we will appear, ready to breathe life into our vision, as a force of unity not to be reckoned with. Help the Phoenix Project to arise from the ashes, our new European